whether it's a $10,000 or a $10 million annuity. And everything's answered within 5 minutes. Would you guys be okay with that?
Yeah. Yes.
But here's the best part. Want to know what makes it sexy? It's duplicatable. These are 3 concepts I want you to understand. Number 1, life insurance protects your what?
Your life.
Annuities protect your? Life insurance protects your life?
Yes.
I messed that one up, right? Yeah. One more time. Life insurance protects your?
Life.
Annuities protect your?
Money.
Okay. Number 2, we're going to teach people and educate people and help them design the perfect retirement plan. But number 3, when you do this, teach, educate, ask questions, but you must go over benefits, concepts. People buy benefits and concepts because they understand them. I'm going to go over the left and the right brain today. Because if you start giving me the numbers, the figures, the 50%, you've lost me. And I'm willing to bet you've lost most of your clients. But if you can explain to them and educate them, make them feel empowered by going over basic benefits and what? They'll buy from you. Because our business is about conceptual selling. Take it a step further. Conceptual education. You're an educator in the financial industry. That's what we do. So, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, what if I can help you design your perfect retirement plan? That's the question. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, what if I can help you design the perfect retirement plan? Would you be open to that? Yes. Okay, great. We're going to call it a super saver. Why do I call it super? I just like the word super. A nickname we gave this is called the Divine Nine. So if you ever hear me say the Divine Nine, that's what I'm talking about. Because there's 9 benefits and concepts you can share with you. How does this work? So Mr. and Mrs. Smith, you tell me, you guys play along with me. You tell me what you want in your perfect retirement plan, and we're going to design this together. I'm not even saying what it is. I'm just saying, you tell me the benefits and the what? That you want in your plan, and we're going to try to make this happen. So number 1. Do you want growth in your retirement? Say yes. Yes. You do? Okay, great. If you want no, say no. It's okay. Would you like safety? Do you want to lose any money or no? So you want safety, yes? Yes. Okay, so safety is important to you. What about controlling taxes? Now let me ask you. You want to pay more in tax or less in tax? Yes. I'll give you one better. You get to control it. See, the rule of the affluent is to control everything, own nothing. That's not my car. I just drive it. That's not my house. I just live in it. I don't know if you guys got it. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Okay. Control tax. You choose. How about the option of having a guaranteed income? See, a lot of people today are afraid of not having enough money or outliving what they have. And we have to turn those assets into an income stream that they never outlive. So would you like the option of having a guaranteed income stream? Would that be okay with you?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. What about the long-term care? See, a lot of challenges today. People are living longer. They're getting sicker. We're just talking about different things with healthcare. Healthcare is not covering everything. Would you like to make sure that your long-term care services are covered?
Yes.
Yes.
How about the option of having no fees? Do you want to pay fees or no fees? That's important to you, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. What about asset protection to protect your
Assets.
So if I come after you, I sue you, I can't touch it. Is asset protection important to you? Yes, especially for the affluent. What about probate? Do you want your money to go to the state, to the courts, or would you like that to go to your beneficiaries? So avoiding probate is important to you, yes?
Yes.
What about the option of having some liquidity? Is liquidity important to you, yes? Great. So all I do is I write those down, just as you see on a piece of paper in front of the client. I say, fine, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, let's go through every option out there, and let's see if we can design this for you. I say, Mike, Mary. Am I describing this? Now remember, it's got to be all 9. It can't just be 1. It's got to be all 9. Am I describing a savings account?
No.
Nope. That's out the door. Am I describing a checking account? Nope. Am I describing a CD? Well, you're getting growth, kind of. Is it guaranteed income? Nope. Am I describing a money market? Nope. So banks are pretty much what? Useless. Well, I should go buy a stock. Well, stock gives me what? Growth, but is it safe?
No.
Does it guarantee me an income? Cover long-term care? Not stock. Is it mutual funds? Well, it can't be mutual funds because you said it's not a stock. And mutual funds are made up of a bunch of what?
Stock.
It's an IRA. My advice is get an IRA. Guys, you can have IRAs made up of your shoes. You can have IRAs made up of your homes. You can have IRAs made up of gold. But what are most IRAs made up of today with the clients you're dealing with? They're made up of what? Stocks and mutual funds. You just said that it's not a stock or a mutual fund, so how can it be an IRA? And does an IRA guarantee an income? No. Bye. Well, I have my 401k at work. A 401k is made up of what? Stocks and mutual funds loaded with fees. You just said it's not. Remember, if we say it, they defend it. If they say it, they what?
They own it.
So Mike Perry, you just said it's not a stock or mutual fund, so it logically cannot be a 401k. What about a bond? Does the bond cover long-term care? No? Bye. All you have to do is find one thing wrong. Without a reasonable doubt, right? It's a variable annuity. Well, it can't be a variable annuity because the variable annuity has what?
Fees.
Fees. Well, then I should buy real estate. I like real estate. But does real estate cover my long-term care?
No.
Does real estate guarantee me an income? No. Can't be real estate. So what else is it? Tell me. Is there any other investment that an advisor at a firm is going to tell you? Is it an index fund? No, that's just a low-cost base mutual fund. What else? What else is there? Logically, tell me. What else can I put my money for retirement? We've taken everything off the table. You're right, John. I don't know what it is. Well, of course you know what it is. Well, we just designed an index annuity. How sexy is that? Did you guys get it? That's it. The index annuity has all 9 of those. What else can you say to me? What else can the client say to you? What else logically can they say? Well, let's talk about it. My advisor said to roll my 401k over into an IRA. We kind of just talked about that, didn't we? Well, let's break it down a little bit more. You ask a question. Remember, Joe Jordan talked about ask the right questions. Right? Miyagi said, right answer only important if ask the right question. There you go. What would be the reason to set up an IRA? Ask them that. Because when you ask the question, you control the conversation. Then you use a T-chart on your paper. You write IRA, index annuity, and you just go back and forth, describing the benefits of the index annuity. For example, IRAs have fees. Index annuity, option of no fees. Which do you prefer? That one? Circle it. Right in front of the client's eyes. Next one. IRA can lose money. Stocks and mutual funds. Index annuity, when the market tanks like it's been doing up and down, you don't lose any money. Which would you prefer? Circle it again. And you just keep doing this. And then eventually the client says, okay, I get it. That rebuttals off the table. So I went to the next one. I heard the fees are high in annuities. No, they're referring to what? Variable annuities. I heard Susie Orman say this, I don't like annuities. No, she actually doesn't like variable annuities. See, most people are misinformed. They just don't know, and you don't know what you don't know, and you make decisions based on what you know. This is one of my favorite ones. Well, my advisor says you're just moving my money for a high commission. Have you guys had that one before?
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Mike Mary, how long's your account been with XYZ company? 15 years, 20 years, right? Okay, great. Can we agree that most people have their accounts with you for more than 10 years? Awesome. What's the average surrender period for an annuity? 10 years? Yeah. Okay, great. 10 years and 10 years. Here's what's funny about this. Your advisor is getting 1.25%, let's say 1.5% off the top of your money every year, whether they make you money or lose you money. Yep. And they get that for the next 10 years. So 1.5% for 10 years is they pay 15% off of your account, whether they make you money or lose you money. Yet I get paid in the state of Florida 7.75% one time, and I'm guaranteeing never to lose your money. They're making twice as much as I do, yet they're saying that I'm doing it for commission? Did you guys get that part or no? Simple math. Oh, by the way, I use that all the time. Everyone at Jacksonville knows that rebuttal. The client says, that makes sense. Because remember, when you're moving the money, the other company's what? Clawing, they're fighting, they don't want to lose that. So you prepare the client by going over this ahead of time. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, let's keep going. But I don't want to tie up my money.
Yeah, liquidity.
I asked the question. Excuse me. Is liquidity your biggest concern? It can't be. Guys, if their money's in IRAs, 401ks, stocks, mutual funds, what's the challenge with that? It's not what? Safe. The market takes a dip, they put $100,000 in the account, the market dives, they lose 50 grand, they only have 50,000. Well, I want 100,000, fine. Leave the 50 in there, hopefully I'll make it back for you. Liquidity is not important to them if it's in the market. If it's that important, they're going to put all the money in a savings account. Is that making sense?
Yes.
So liquidity can't be the number one option, but the best part about it is, with specific annuities today, you actually have liquidity. Some 10% a year, some accumulate up to 50% over a couple of years. It depends on the product. That's a different talk. But there are companies that allow you to take out money without penalties. And the best part about it is, based on suitability, the way you design it is, the annuity money is the last money they're ever going to have to touch. Can you think of an incident where you're going to have to take all this money out? No. So what are you worried about? You have to explain it to them logically, because people are buying emotionally from you. Well, I have a friend or family member in the business. Don't we all? Here's the biggest thing. The moment that you get aggressive, you start hitting, start bashing, don't do it. Don't do it. Compliment. Win people over with compliments. Your brother's in the business? Smart. Smart man. Let me ask you, which firm does he work with? You know what? Can I actually talk to him? I'd love to bring him over to work with me. Because here's the challenge. At the firm that he's at, the company that he's at, he just may not have access to this training. He may not have access to this information. He may not have access to this product. It's not his fault. Guys, Allstate doesn't do this. State Farm doesn't do this. It's not the person's fault that works at Allstate. The company's not offering for them. Does that make sense? It's not the person. It's just that they don't want to specialize in this. We do. Did you guys get that part? Yeah. Okay. But I have a variable annuity guaranteed 6%. I have a guarantee. They said if the market tanks, I'm still going to get at least 6%. Long story short, it's soft money. It's not real. That guarantee is only used to calculate income. It's only used to the guarantees are used to calculate income. They have to annuitize the variable annuity. And once you annuitize, you've now switched the risk. Insurance is about risk. You switched the risk. So now they're guaranteeing you an income. Who's taking the risk? Them. So if there's any money left over, the company gets it back. Kind of like whole life, which is why Primerica doesn't like it, but what's funny is Primerica sells it. Ooh, speak of the devil. A lot of you guys have been waiting for this one, haven't you? Yeah. How many of you guys know somebody that works for this company? How many of you guys would love to have a simple, duplicatable way of overcoming every objection? Wow. You want to know how I came up with this next part? I got my butt kicked. I got my butt kicked. Big time. And I said, never again. Never again. You see, reality versus Primerica. In a perfect world, the unicorn will come into my house. The three little bears will be sitting there waiting for the presentation. The challenge is, we don't live in a perfect world, do we? Nope. No. You see, what happened was, you have to know the history. In 1977, Primerica got started, but it wasn't called Primerica. It was called A.L. Williams, by Art Williams. You had two options at that time, term and whole. That's it. And the philosophy was buy term and invest the difference. What's interesting to me is the majority of agents don't even have their securities license, so how can they invest? Let's get into that one later. Invest it. Let's invest your money. See, back in those days, in 1977, 1980, 85, and so forth, CDs were doing what? 15% on average? Okay. You can get mutual funds doing 14%. Back then, you had Social Security to rely on. You had a pension fund that was there. Your 401k was doing well. Your house is paid off. Your kids are out of the house. You're retired at 65, and you've saved so much money, and it's always returned no matter what, so you're what we call self-insured. What are CDs paying today? There goes that one. What are mutual funds doing today? You just heard Joe Jordan, didn't you? 14%? Nope. Are we going to see Social Security? No. How's our pension doing? A pen what? Our pens. I got pens. A pension? Nope. How's the 401k looking? Well, that one goes. Are houses paid off, or won't people refinance it? See, in a perfect world, it's paid off. We just don't live in a what?
Perfect world.
The kids are out of the house. Are kids moving out of the house after college and moving back home? Are people retiring at 65 or still working? You should see their face as you start scribbling everything off. But wait, there's one more left. They're self-insured. I should have a couple $100,000 saved. I should have a couple $100,000 saved that if anything ever happens to me, I'm covered. Here's the challenge. It's 2016. What's the one thing they never took into consideration and refused to adapt to?
Inflation.
See, healthcare is very expensive, isn't it? It cost my grandfather $150,000 a year out of pocket. Paid for my nana, it was $106. Long-term care is very expensive. And what's funny about it is these term policies they sell, a term expires, and it's very expensive to renew. So what are you passing on to the next generation? Would it make sense to have some type of permanent policy that passes on to your beneficiaries? They can reinvest that, and then so on and so on and so on. You ever heard of the term old money? Yes. Family money? How do you think that happens? You have something to pass on, versus using it all up while you're here. So there that one goes. So how does that philosophy make any sense today in the real world? Do you guys realize they sell long-term care through General Worth Lincoln Financial? Did you guys know that? Primerica also doesn't like universal life policies. Did you know that? Did you guys know that long-term care is classified as a universal life policy? Legally? Did you know that? See, when you understand the products and you master your craft, this is easy. All you're doing is listening to philosophy, then using a process of elimination. That's how simple this is. And you can take on anyone. Is this making sense?
Yes.
You guys with me on this one? Yeah. It's sexy, ain't it?
Yes, it is. Oh, yeah.
Good catch. Life insurance protects your annuities protect your money. Design the perfect retirement plan. The nickname is called the Divine. Why? Because there's 9 benefits and teach, educate, benefits, and concepts. Nobody can mess with you, because here's the best part about this. There's a lot of people struggling out there today. A lot of people ready to retire today. And they need you. Learn how to ask those questions. What if you get the ups in the market and not worry about the downside loss? Would you be open to it? What if there's something that will put you in a better position than you're currently in? Would you be open to it? Do you have the old insurance or the new one? Are you open to it? The benefits that are around today were not even around 5 years ago. Learn to master your craft. Sit in front of more and more people. And if you do this on a consecutive and daily basis and harness and develop your skill and put forth the effort, everybody will live happily ever. Thank you, guys.